Like they usually put them on like the top of heads of people who like do bikes and snowboarding.
Truth. Jumping out of airplanes. Truth.
I know I don't see enough of those things where it's guy on the bike and he's doing a flip and then all of a sudden it's just dirt and then sky and then people run up to him. Dude, are you okay? But I'm assuming every time that happens, the camera just exploded upon impact.
Truthfully, no. I just recently saw a whole clip of a GoPro that went out over a plane on somebody's head, fell off, and fell all the way down into a pig pen where a pig tried to eat it.
They're damn near.
Really?
Yeah,
totally
seriously.
True.
All that way.
They've got ones where, a tiger or a lion takes it and befriends it and, buys it things.
I've seen that one.
Yeah.
Dresses it up pretty, tries to take it out. Mm-hmm. That's intense.
Welcome to the Disgusting Podcast!
Hi, everybody.
This week, we're going to play the game Bubble Talk again, because this game's fun as shit. This game's fun.
All right.
I've never played this game before.
Is it still one of those Bubble Talks that's like sort of loosely based on Bubble Talk, but it's your image?
My version. These are my images. I'm not going to use their lame-ass images because...
Made in his image, right here.
I'm so glad that we paid like $20 for that fucking game, too. That I couldn't just do that myself.
Just like Jesus.
Yeah. What? Alright, as per always, my beautiful co-host, Chad! Look at that hair. Look at that luscious locks.
I didn't put anything in it, and it got off full of static electricity, and now it's kind of like it has lots of body.
Einstein.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah,
lots of body,
good.
right?
I want to see an Einstein.
Our resident minority, Dorothy!
Yay! Hey guys, I'm the redhead of the group. All right.
You don't have a soul.
For the first time...
But I'm going to steal candies before this game is over.
Don't be mean. Stop being mean.
Why am I mean?
For the resident and our first time guest, Andy!
Andy! I meant Andy. It's just that when he came in, I heard Amy downstairs go, "Candy's here," and I was like, "Oh, candy! I'm so hungry." Yes. So I just really equated you with sugar. That's all.
I am pretty sweet.
I can completely picture your name being end with an I and a little smiley face.
No more of the candy.
I just need to put on the eyeliner, right?
Yeah.
Only Andy from now on.
All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start off right here, and I'm gonna judge first. Here's how this is played. It's like apples to apples or any other type game. There's a judge, and the judge picks the topic, in this case, the picture, and then everybody else is going to write down a caption, and then I'm going to pick who the winner is, and the winner gets to pick next.
So the best,
the first,
so the best caption wins.
The caption that Mike likes.
Here's the first picture.
Oh my goodness!
Wow.
And begin. All right, first topic. Obama gets early TV. Barack Obama, the President of the United States, recently asked HBO Chief Executive Officer Richard Pallor for advanced copies of True Detective and Game of Thrones so that he could catch up over the long weekend that we just had. Here's my question. You say yes, right?
But I will say there are times when people do say no to the president. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen the television show Wipeout, where they do, it's like American Ninja, but like for families or whatever.
It's like it's like America's Funniest Home Videos.
Yeah. And then, well, apparently the president's family wanted to do like a run on that over a vacation, and they were just like, no.
I assume that somebody in the Secret Service going, fuck no, don't let them do this.
I don't think it was that. I read an article with like the people that run that show, and they were like, yep, the highest level of government came to us and said, we'd like the family to have an outing. And we were like, sorry, we've got it all scheduled. There's no time to do that.
I assume it was no because, like, if we kill the president, nobody's died yet, but if the president dies on our set...
actually, to be quite honest...
Guantanamo.
Right?
I'm actually kind of surprised that he doesn't get everything earlier than everybody with his association with the NSA. I mean, you would figure that they would have it first.
Like a direct...
And then it's a direct feed. Like, he has everything right away.
NSA director has everything. He doesn't quite get it all. He's a busy man.
All those Lucasfilm leaks, all this Disney leaks, directly from the NSA.
Do you realize how excited he's going to be to see Star Wars first?
Oh, yeah. He's going to be all over that. He's probably watching Lego 2, the movie, right?
I saw it this Tuesday, by the way.
You did.
It was great. It was so good. That movie was good. Yeah, I would definitely say yes to him without even, especially on this. You know he can keep a secret. He's not going to put the spoilers out on this upcoming season.
Yeah,
so what the
on
fuck's
his
the matter?
BlackBerry.
No, you'd say yes to allowing him to see all these shows
Oh, the
first.
shows, yeah.
You know what? I wouldn't do it just to piss him off.
I agree. Fuck that. Fuck that. That's what I say about it. That's bullshit.
No, I mean, he's
Muhammad Hafsham.
he's commander-in-chief,
Right.
but he's still a citizen.
Why should
I don't think he should have privilege
Still
over someone
just
else.
a consumer.
I mean, he knows who kills JFK, but I mean, that's a little bit different.
He's got to go inside of Area 51.
I'm incredibly busy, so I need everything before everyone else gets
Actually,
it.
that would be.
That doesn't make any sense.
No, that'd be an argument for him to get the preview because he's so busy. I don't have enough time to put up my feet, chill with Michelle,
He's gonna put on his Google glasses or something. I mean,
He's going to watch it on his iPad.
Look, Mr. President, I know you're watching this show.
Oh, yeah. He's one of our biggest fans.
DVR, man.
There's a thing that's called waiting. Waiting until your term is over,
Yes.
and then getting to watch everything all in one big time.
exactly. I mean, you got to
Okay, no. Okay,
do the thing, man.
All right, so we're
power
talking.
through it in a weekend when you're done.
We're talking about the things that presidents can watch. What about Bill Clinton and George Bush? What are they watching? Are
Like
they getting
the ex-president.
Yeah. Are they getting something better? Are they getting the fast forward?
No,
Bill
George
Clinton's already watching Wild Women 78 of
George
Louisiana.
W. gets the next season of Sesame Street before anybody else, okay?
And still needs people to explain it to him. I'm sorry, that was
Good joke.
probably inappropriate.
Good joke. All right, here's our picture. We're going to go ahead and judge us. Here's our picture. This is, if anybody says a nutty professor line, they might win.
I think she's very voluptuous.
I went a different direction. So
I'm going completely Dadaism this entire evening.
I didn't realize you were going to try to read it. So if you want me to read mine, I will.
Yeah, please.
No, that ain't mine.
That's mine, and it says, "Where's my harp, bitches?"
Heart.
Nice. So you put bitches behind it, and everyth's funny.
I know.
She probably
learned that from
she
Chad.
ate the heart.
Whose is
that
it?
from Chad.
Is that?
Strawberries? You're turning strawberry.
Dude, I love that.
That one's
awesome.
pretty good. Oompa Loompa, Rosa Parks, there's no room on the back of the bus.
Oh!
Wow. Mike. Oh.
Chad wins!
I actually win one? I never win these.
Yeah, are we doing future Chad this week?
Jason, if you're watching, you should
well,
totally
you know,
be throwing
we have
out
no
your own
choice, do we?
captions like right now.
Future Chad! Go ahead and give Chad a point. Bling! And give
Dang it.
Andy -1 point.
I always come from behind.
A minus point.
Alicia? And you get to keep that picture.
Yep,
now it is
that's
your
mine
turn,
forever.
sir.
Aw.
It is your turn,
Oh
sir.
no, he gets to choose like the best
You
one.
should frame
No,
him.
yeah. Okay. Next
Ooh,
topic.
that's difficult.
Start showing everybody your picture while I get going.
Oh,
You
yeah,
watch this,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
The videos I sent you?
Yeah.
Okay. The 6-minute, one single take floating camera shot from True Detective this past week is one of the more impressive goddamn scenes I've seen in a long time.
It is. You don't see it enough.
The camera work done on that is awesome. There's a play happening there. It reminded me a lot of the dance sequences from Black Swan. There was a lot of work from on the camera side.
I didn't get an erection from that show though.
That you're aware of.
Wow, we just learned something about Andy. And that is that dancers, dirty dancers, turn him on. What's that? What were you going to say?
I did not watch it. I'm watching the show. I'm on episode 2. I have not watched it. I want to be totally thrilled and surprised.
You didn't even watch the scene?
No.
Don't worry, Matthew McConaughey is not high in this one.
It's a good idea. Wait for it in the story.
Waiting for it. I want to
it's
be
better. Because I think that's better to see it honestly like that, as opposed to like this sort of like piece of eye candy. Like it doesn't matter about the narrative, the technology or the technological challenge that they met to recreate that giant riot scene. And the thing is, it's not even just about that 6 minutes of Steadicam. I mean, Paul Thomas Anderson has done longer Steadicam shots in some of his
Who's that?
films. Isn't I thinking about Paul Thomas Anderson? The Boogie Nights guy.
Yeah.
Boogie Nights, Magnolia, that stuff. But what really makes that movie, that shot fascinating is that it takes place like in, I don't know, some like Louisiana lower income housing place. They're recreating a riot with like 50 different people and police cars and a helicopter. that's all like happening at once. It's pretty freaking amazing.
And then throw in a 6-minute study game shot?
Correct.
Holy shit balls.
Yeah.
And you got to know, because they travel quite a distance throughout the course of that scene.
And they're rack focusing.
Rack focusing the entire time.
What's that?
That's like 2 people. That's not just one guy.
That's a separate dude with probably wireless.
Yep. Running along
Pulling
behind.
focus.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Changing focus on the fly for the camera.
Yep. And it's not just following. They're going into close-ups, then they're rack focusing to what's happening back here, and they're swinging around. It was really choreographed.
When Matthew McConaughey passes, they pull up to catch the helicopter and drop back down to see him enter a door.
Yep.
That's incredible.
The helicopter, which I have to believe was digitally added in.
Oh, yeah, but
still.
Yeah.
the timing
But the
on
lights
that.
are there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So they've got a crane up there somewhere.
So who's
that's
to
like,
say that Matthew McConaughey wasn't digitally added in?
It's all just composited. That's it. It's bullshit.
Boy, that was
It's an internet hoax.
It was done by that same guy who did Smeagol.
I do wish that I knew like more of the background, because I haven't seen the show and I've heard great reviews.
Oh.
And I've heard that it's like it's the next best thing after Breaking Bad.
It's
Like
so
it's
good,
it's something that you should be watching if you're not watching. And anytime I see that kind of drama, that kind of dedication towards that, it's art, and it pulls something together and just punches you in the face. That's impressive.
It's like entertainment, but with extra. It's so great, and there's so much craft in it. You're totally right.
The other thing I wanted to
Great
pull up
word.
about this while we were on camera talking about it is, can we talk about how Matthew McConaughey is sick of people making fun of him? I think.
All right, Matthew.
All right.
All of the dramas. Okay, first off, he's up for an Oscar this year, which for
what?
if you were a Dallas Buyers.
oh yeah, that's right.
If you would have told me 3 years ago or something like that, Matthew McConaughey is going to be up for an Oscar. Fuck yourself. Are you kidding me?
You were like the guy in Fool's Gold. I love that movie, said Mike.
You mean
No.
the guy from the greatest movie of all time, Sahara?
Have you guys seen?
I love that movie.
Have you guys seen Surfer Dude? No. Oh God, it's so good because the title explains it all.
Yeah.
Matthew McConaughey.
Surfer Dude.
Surfer Dude. Like that's all you need to know. Like it is an hour and a half of Matthew McConaughey being stoned the entire time he's shooting, and you can tell.
He was method for that particular.
He went for it all the way. Sacrifice.
No, but he's not done yet. He's still going to do True Detective for a while. He's got it recently announced that he's going to do this drama called Sea of Trees with Ken Watanabe.
Oh yeah, of course he would do Sea of Trees.
It's about a businessman who goes to kill himself when another businessman who decided not to kill himself saves him. And
Is he doing Interstellar?
Yes,
Yeah.
he's doing
Oh yeah,
Interstellar.
that's right. Because
I'm super
who's
excited about
directing
that.
that?
And Christopher
Christopher
Nolan.
Nolan.
And he came. I read a thing recently that McConaughey said that this might be Christopher Nolan's most ambitious movie to date,
Yeah.
which
That's
is a
a-
bold
that's
fucking
a-
statement.
Okay,
Inception?
no.
Come on.
No, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Inception.
And Batman film.
Memento.
How
Anyone?
many times is the most ambitious thing the most recent
The
thing?
most overhyped
I'm
thing
not
ever?
saying that Christopher Nolan isn't great. He's amazing. I love all of his films.
yeah.
Specifically, I love Inception. Absolutely love Inception. But that word, it really is just saying, it's my next movie. Come see it. It really is.
Or Matthew McConaughey saying, "This next movie I'm in, I really enjoyed making it. Come see it."
Look, guys, people are taking me seriously right now. If you could please keep saying my stuff, that would be great.
Yep.
Man.
I think it took him a certain point. He got through all of that romantic comedy bullshit.
Yeah.
Right, where he made like lots of money and chicks dug him, and he got to like ride around on a bike with his shirt off and like throw trees and shit, whatever the fuck he does.
With his shirt off.
Yes, obviously. But then like he was like, wow,
Is this all there is?
yeah, there you go. Is that it? Man.
I think it really hit him. I think the
Fuck it, I'm gonna lose a shit ton of weight and pretend I have AIDS, and it's gonna be awesome. And he does, and it's
Dallas
good, and it's
Buyers
fucking
He did.
fantastic.
Oh,
What, his
okay.
late
I thought we were
30s
talking about
or
Philadelphia.
his early
Tom Hanks, I'm sorry.
He's,
That too.
he was confusing Matthew McConaughey for being in Philadelphia.
Yeah, Tom Hanks and Matthew McConaughey.
I think Matthew
they are
McConaughey was like
so
11 at the
similar.
time.
Father and son, y'all. Father and son. Anyway.
No, yeah, that's the reason I really wanted to bring that up. I kind of expect him to be like, a Clooney in like 10 years or something like that. He just does.
I don't know. I'm wondering.
movies.
I'm wondering if he's going to stay pretty enough to be a Clooney.
No, but
I don't think he's going down. Is
how
he?
many shitty movies has Clooney done though? Like,
Boom on that.
I mean,
I'm going to tell you something. Clooney is not all that. Ever since he started his film career, there have been some good films that he's made, but people
name a bad film.
Are amazed. Well, The American.
Yeah.
That was a little boring, but it wasn't bad.
I would say very boring.
To me, boring and bad are kind of the same.
I would agree with that.
Well, Syriana. Was he in
Syriana?
Yeah.
I
actually, like, if you watch Syriana, just put it on for 5 minutes and then switch to, like, Always Sunny in Philadelphia. So much more happy. Like, it is 2 hours of...
Do you guys?
Nothing has happened.
I don't think that Clooney is the benchmark for an amazing actor who's in his late 40s.
No, but
gosh.
I don't think he is.
But who is?
I would say Matthew McConaughey is headed that direction. I mean, you haven't seen True Detective, but it is amazing in terms of acting specifically across decades. It's epic in its scope.
I more want to see it for Woody Harrelson in that show. I think
you say that because you haven't seen it yet.
No, I just it's Woody Harrelson.
Well, wait and see.
And Woody does a nice job. He does a great job. Actually, this is I will admit that I finally went, Woody Harrelson with this movie. He's still kind of Woody Harrelson though. I mean, he hasn't totally lost that where Matthew McConaughey kind of has. He's not that guy who was in that movie with Jenny from the Block.
Yeah,
I mean, he's not that guy anymore.
White man.
Here's the difference you got to look at. Sorry. Here's the difference you have to look at. What is the difference between a movie star and an actor? Because Bruce Willis is a movie star. Movie star. Like, an actor is someone who goes beyond it. Like, who's the guy from There Will Be Blood?
Well, and obviously, yes. But everyone also said, like Al Pacino.
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yes.
Daniel Day-Lewis.
De Niro. Those were of their time.
Yeah.
I mean, Raging Bull, Taxi Driver, blah, blah, blah.
I think you're talking about artists as opposed to people who
are paid to look pretty and be there.
Sure.
I think he finally found his renaissance, and I'm happy for the guy. I think that's what I really wanted to bring up.
I'm pretty excited about it.
Actually, I would agree with that.
Okay, next up. Here
we go. First one.
Yes.
Remind everyone.
Reminder.
Here we go. 3 Ninja 6 Extreme Ninja Time.
That's pretty good. I like that one.
You can tell it's mine because it's 12-year-old handwriting.
There's also ninjas.
The next Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Bungie Morphin Power Rangers.
And I'm pretty sure this is what this is. Fly like a beagle to the sea.
God.
It looked like beagle. Is that what you meant to say with beagle?
Even beagle.
It's like beagle.
I like beagle.
I like that.
I like beagle better than eagle.
I like the fact that it went from eagle to beagle. I'm going with the flying to the beagle.
That's
I'm not going to win it all, am I?
That's ridiculous.
All right, next topic. Okay. Norman Reedus and Robert Kirkman are going to hook up again to co-produce a sci-fi movie.
No idea who either of those people are.
Robert Kirkman is the man who created and writes The Walking Dead. The writer for The Walking Dead. Okay. Norman Reedus is one of the main actors on there, and I don't remember what character he plays right off the top of my head. But they're going to hook up again to make a movie, and it's apparently called Air. It's going to be co-starring Jimon Housan.
Yes.
The black dude from Gladiator.
Yeah.
And it's going to be about apparently a post-nuclear war thing where everybody who's left on the planet is living underground in stasis sleep. And those two play quote-unquote janitors that make sure nothing breaks down while they're asleep.
Is this a comedy?
I don't think so.
Because it should be.
What this reminds me of is that movie with about they were all the entire human race was on a ship trying to get to another planet, and it was starring
Lost in Space.
No, fuck.
Wait, was it something Horizon?
Yeah, no.
Event Horizon?
No, not Event Horizon. But everybody was in hypersleep. But the people who woke up, they'd actually been out in space for like 100,000 years longer than they should have, and half the people who woke up mutated.
Treasure Planet.
I love chocolate.
It was the fuck. It's the name of a disease that you catch when you're in space for too long.
Herpes?
Space Madness.
Space Madness. Effectively, Space Madness is what the name of it was. Here's the spoiler, though. They actually had landed on the planet they were going to, and they were just stuck in a lake the entire time. The whole ship was underwater.
Was Charlton Heston in it?
No.
Was Soylent Green made of people? Spoiler.
It was. I don't know. I like the idea of Norman Reedus getting a movie made for him. So
it's
that's
specifically tailored for him.
Yeah, he will star in it. So
has he been in anything since Gladiator though?
You're talking about
Jamon.
Yeah, he was in Blood Diamond.
Yeah, that's right.
He's in quite a bit of stuff. Very.
The guy's name.
Juman.
The other guy.
Norman Reedus.
Jumanji?
Doesn't he play Daryl with the bow?
Norman Reedus.
Daryl.
Yeah, Daryl. Daryl Dixon.
Daryl that everybody
this is a movie for him.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I can see that. He's such a fan favorite.
No, because he was in Boondock Saints.
He was one of the guys from Boondock
right.
Saints, yes.
Here you go. Some matching pictures.
It's all going to be Boondock
Some
Saints
matching
and
pictures.
Walking Dead, because I don't know a single other thing he was ever in.
Yeah, it's Walking Dead. There you go. Exactly. He was in Charmed for like a season.
I
know that. I know. I turned the volume down and I watched the Pretty Girls. Okay, judge me. Fuck you guys.
Give me your man card right now. Do it.
You do it too. You know you do.
No.
I watched Charmed.
Yeah, see?
I mean, my mom made me, but...
That was too good. That was a good one, dude. All right, I'll give you that one. That was good. But come on, I'm watching it. I'm not listening to it. I'm watching it.
Whatever.
on mute.
They got almost no clothes on, you guys.
Whatever.
Why not Baywatch?
Who says I didn't?
At the same time.
Be less creepy and be less transparent.
I'm going to be 43 pretty soon. I got to go somewhere. All right?
I'm in the bathroom!
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Loud noises! So much yelling!
Why are we angry? Okay. Did we go? Oh, I need to go.
Mine are down.
I need to go.
I need to go.
Oh, you don't? Wait.
Where are they?
Mine.
Where's yours?
This is mine.
Okay.
I have to see it. People talk while we're doing this because it's getting boring to people.
No, I forgot the last topic. I mean, we were talking about movies that like people...
I just wanted to bring it up because I think Norman Reedus deserves a movie.
So you like Walking Dead?
I would
You've
just
been watching it a bunch.
I watched the first season, part of the second season. I think...
So just from those two, you like him?
No,
enough
I think he got sucked. No. I think Boondock Saints was such a hit. He got sucked into that and got trapped there for a long time.
What, inside of Boondock Saints?
Yeah, inside of the legend that was that movie. So
well,
I'm happy he's finding success.
No.
Ah, so it's not even really about Daryl Dixon.
No.
It's more about the escape from Boondock Saints.
No, it's not. Because look, Boondock Saints was a cult hit. When I was a freshman in college, that was the biggest movie ever. Like you saw it because nobody else saw it. It was badass. Like people who just got out of high school, guys were just like, oh, they got guns and they're like fighting for Jesus, and then it's badass. Like it's really cool.
I agree.
Not knocking Boondock Saints. It's a great movie. Everybody should see it at least once, just because it's one of those things where you sit back with some friends, laugh about it, enjoy it. And
you're gonna see one of the guys.
You can quote it because, I mean, Rocco grabs the stripper's boob, and it's just really funny.
And Willem Dafoe dresses up like a girl and gives that guy a blowjob.
Actually,
so it's totally worth seeing.
It's a great Willem Dafoe movie.
There have been other cult movies where people have broken out of those roles, of those stereotypes, and one of those is Donnie Darko.
Yeah. I think a lot of that's what I'm saying though. I think a lot of people get trapped in that stuff, and I think he was.
Like Jake Gyllenhaal being trapped in Donnie Darko.
No,
I don't know. Did he do Bubble Boy first or after? Before or after Donnie Darko?
After. I think so. I think Donnie Darko was.
I always felt like Patrick Swayze was really trapped in it.
and I mean he started that too.
I know.
All right, next up. What?
Whose is this? Would you fuck me? Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me.
You gotta do it right.
You gotta do it right. Come on.
Fuck that.
Would you fuck me?
I get such hard-ons from that. Do it.
I'd fuck me. I would fuck me hard.
That's pretty sexy. Could not take me. Okay. Ooh, a ball. My precious.
You have to do it right. You have to say, my precious.
You know what? Fuck this saying it right bullshit. I'm going to say what I want. All
I
right.
thought you were an actress.
Yo quiero nightmares. I'm a director, dumbass.
Yo quiero nightmares.
Jesus.
Man.
Oh, the would you fuck me wins. Who did that one?
Yeah, win again.
That was so funny.
I am so on.
Because it so makes no sense.
So honored. All right, next one. Has anybody been watching the Olympics?
No. But I've been reading all the Sochi stuff.
Sochi.
I've been reading all the Sochi stuff.
I've noticed that curling was on for like 7 days in a row. It was all curling. Curling takes a long
Big curling
time.
tournament.
Curling takes forever.
That's what I thought you were going to say. Because the big news here is that ratings are down 12% from the Vancouver Olympics. Nobody gives a fuck this time around.
Which is weird.
That's what I want to talk about.
There's so much press about it.
What the hell happened? Because I feel like there was a much bigger lead up to this one than there was Vancouver.
I don't think I've ever seen as much Olympic coverage in my life as I have on this Winter Olympics.
Because you got it on USA, ABC, right? Mm-hmm. ABC owns USA, right? There's another network it's on. It's a cable network, right?
And truthfully, I'm not even
everywhere.
talking about television. I'm talking about internet coverage of people
Totally
talking
true.
about it, creating lists about it, GIF lists about it, watch this, what people are wearing, all of like the gay rights stuff.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff, the ancillary stuff.
Every
how
day.
Shitty
how
Sochi
shitty
is,
the
whatever.
hotels are.
All right. I don't know about you guys. I don't have cable. We have an antenna, and we have Netflix and Hulu.
Yeah.
Like, what do you guys have?
Yeah, that's the same.
Same? Like,
really super basic cable and yeah. And,
like, I haven't been inspired to watch the Olympics. I mean, like, I'm glad that our team is there representing us the best they can. By the way, I'm so sorry, women's team, hockey.
Got your ass
Fuck
kicked.
that. No, they didn't. They were up 2 in the third. And then Canada came back, won in overtime. You did your best. I'm proud of you. But the main thing, as far as like the popularity of the Olympics this year, there hasn't been anything to inspire us. And one thing that I don't really want to get into, but I think might have something to do with it, is actually the fact that it's in Russia. Like, I hate to say that, but there have been numerous articles about how America's
Nationalist.
bias. Well, I mean,
please.
They tried it. No. Have you seen like the post? Like the way that they're trying to portray Russia is in no way accurate into how it actually is. Like the pictures that you saw, like of the pee water, the pictures you saw about how it said SOCH but didn't have the I. Those are things that are like from months ago. It's all propaganda. It's all things that have been taken from months before.
So it's a conspiracy to make Russia look
not necessarily
shitty?
a conspiracy.
Internationally?
It's something that like
I agree with you, comrade.
Overall, like
you are so
media
correct
is construing it into
saying
a way.
that they are totally misrepresenting. I just totally fucked up that accent.
I know, James. Okay.
Wait, where are you getting that information?
Just random things I've been reading about because if you actually look up the pictures that have been posted on Twitter and Reddit and like CNN, like all those things,
BuzzFeed.
the pictures themselves are like they're appalling. You look at them, you're like, oh my god, like what happened here? And I'm not saying that Sochi wasn't prepared. I don't think they were. No. I don't think they were in the way that it should have been when you're hosting the world for the Olympics. Like that is, I'm not dismissing that at all. I think they weren't prepared, but the way that things are like, they're putting too much emphasis on that Russia fucked up, and
the international media is putting too much emphasis on the fact that Russia fucked up.
Yeah, when you should be putting media on the fact that it's the Olympic Games.
I see what you're saying.
Don't downplay the fact that these are the best people in the world coming here to compete, and this is the best that they will be in their entire lives, and overshadow it with some government messed up.
Petty
Highlight the fact that these people are doing the best that they can to represent their countries, be it America, Russia, Yugoslavia. Like, I don't care what country you're from. Like, actually appreciate them because it's their time to shine.
Jamaican bobsled team.
Yeah, no. Did you hear about the community that actually sent them there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
They got crowdfunded, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they did, and that's awesome. Highlight those kind of stories. Don't give a fuck about like
this
bullshit.
That's not current American media though. The article I read, they said their opinion on it was that because this year we are currently 7th in medals postings, we're not in the top 5, we're not in the top 3. We're not competing. People don't care as much because we're losing. The reason I think it is, personally, is that, can you name anybody who went this year?
Shaun White.
Yeah, right.
And he backed out of his first thing.
Did he really?
Generally, you can name a handful of people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there used to be, what's the ice skater, Yamaguchi?
Oh, and Tiger Woods' girlfriend is there.
Tiger Woods' girlfriend is there.
Which one?
And no, she broke her leg. She's not in it.
I don't know her name.
I have no clue. I didn't know he had a girlfriend.
She broke her leg. She didn't compete in anything.
I didn't know he had.
Those are the only people that I know of.
I've watched like 2 things, and one was the snowboard downhill thing for women, and this 6-foot-tall American did this huge jump and obviously went too high because she turned around and she hit her head so hard she was unconscious before she fell over. And I'm just like,
Olympic fail, people.
And I'm just like, okay, that's good. I watched somebody die on TV today. That's fun.
I think it might be time to accept the fact that maybe just the masses across the international waters don't really care that much about the Olympics. I know it's supposed to be
I would
one of
disagree.
these big deals,
true.
but I don't see it. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't think I've ever watched the Olympics. I don't give a damn about it.
Well, then you're not.
Are you going to say that I'm not in the demographic?
Absolutely.
No, okay.
If you don't give a shit, then if you've never cared, then no.
Here's how you
I don't
should
see
look.
who does.
Here's how you should look at the Olympics.
Tell us how we should look at the Olympics.
This is how I believe.
Stop telling me how I should think.
I think the Olympics.
The world according to Andy.
The Olympics are an opportunity for every country to put everything aside and just compete with each other and have fun. And by have fun, I mean like test your strength, your dexterity, your agility, and
your ability to twirl a ribbon.
Be able to come together without worry of like political association, current nationality status, religion status,
sexual orientation.
Sexual orientation.
But
yes.
all of that has been proved to be untrue. That may be the dream of what the Olympics was supposed to be, but it is not that.
Yeah. When you have politics deciding who's going to go and who's not going to go, when they're going to go and whatever.
When the rumor is that the Russian hockey team fears their families being deported if they don't win the gold. I mean, I'm just saying when the whole like gay rights scenario out there.
And I'm gonna make an attempt to lighten the mood here. Vagina. Anybody?
I'm a fan.
All right.
No, it's funny if you say clitoris.
Oh, yeah. I got you. Labia.
Sure, why that? What about penis?
Penis. I was just going to go there.
Yes.
If there is a ridiculous flap of flesh, it is the penis. We all know this.
Skin tag.
Ovum.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Reminders. The Final Fantasy B team.
I like that.
Not bad.
That was Andy's because he laughed at it.
Lost Boys, Korea style.
That's right.
I like it.
Okay.
That might have been the name of their band, actually.
I thought I said Old Boy for a second, and I was like,
but I must admit,
Korean.
My favorite.
That's right, I went.
You just don't understand me, Mom! That is my favorite right there. I mean,
Goddamn right it is.
It's going around in a circle. Please win next.
All right, next topic. Jai Courtney. Does anybody know who Jai Courtney is? He played Bruce Willis' son in the last Die Hard movie.
That wasn't actually Bruce Willis's kid in that Die Hard movie? They look so much alike, though.
The guy who was half a foot taller than him.
Which one? Wow. The one where he shoots himself in the movie?
The one where he was in Russia, that one. I didn't watch it. And he played the bad guy in the Jack Reacher film with Tom.
Yeah.
He played that guy. He just got cast as Kyle Reese in the next Terminator movie.
Yeah.
Terminator Genesis. Sorry, Terminator Genesis.
What's the character Kylo Reese?
John Connor's father, the guy who originally went back to stop the Terminator in the first movie.
Michael Biehn.
Michael Biehn. Yeah. I mean, when you have to reprise a role that Michael Biehn played, I mean, he did a great job with that.
He should have went with Sean Bean, and he would have died.
Yeah.
I mean that. Well, first of all, Terminator Salvation sucked.
God, it did suck.
It sucked so bad. They should not be making another. They should.
Why did it suck?
They should forget that they made that because they totally disregarded all of the other the movies combined. I mean,
I don't know as much as Terminator as you probably do. So I mean,
we were.
I was entertained.
We were actually of age to watch the first Terminator when it came out. So.
Oh God.
Oh wow! Nice. No, I don't know. I'm probably not the right person to ask because I'm. Whoa! I'm never going to get that out of my mind now. It's just going to stay there forever. Holy! I mean, that's literal right there.
Yeah.
There's like, where do you go but right to James Bond? I mean.
No, that's not where I
went. Dorothy, what are you going to put?
On the Terminator thing, I feel like it's bullshit. I'm so tired of them remaking, reimagining sequels to movies from the fucking 80s. Get over it. Make your own shit. Yeah. God damn.
The other people...
It's going to be boring, and I don't like that kid.
The other major people
I didn't even see that Die Hard, and I fucking love the Die Hard franchise. I looked at that kid and was like, F no, I'm not seeing that, Mike.
The other major people cast are Jason Clarke, who's going to play John Connor.
It'd be cool if it was Jason Lee.
Whatever. Yeah,
Jason Clarke, I had to look him up and still didn't know who the fuck that dude was.
What
really? Yeah.
Dude.
I don't know. And then Emilia Clarke is going to play Sarah Connor. For those who don't know, Emilia Clarke is...
Jason Lee.
The dragon lady from Game of Thrones, right?
I think you're right.
Oh, gosh. I need to watch that show. Fuck.
Daenerys Targaryen. I got her name right. Yay!
Yay!
Jason Lee.
I know, because she's
swear
so
on this,
hot. Yeah, fuck that. You can say whatever the fuck you want.
Just like the dragons.
Some information about Jason Lee.
Jason, why are you looking up Jason Lee?
Because you do not know who that is?
No, I know who Jason Lee is.
He was in Middle of the Sky.
Jason Lee is.
Does Jason Lee?
Yes,
we're talking about Jason Clarke.
Oh, Jason Clarke.
Jason Clarke.
All right, fine.
Mm-hmm.
Not related to Emilia Clarke. I looked it up.
Jason Clarke.
Emilia Clarke, her playing Sarah Connor in like a future role, that doesn't make any sense to me, does it?
Just don't.
Does that make anything?
No.
Because she's like maybe 30. God, no. And
I don't know who she is.
Sarah Connor would be in her like 50s, wouldn't she?
Yes. Who cares? It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter.
Well,
I don't even understand why they're not doing just a reimagining of it if they want to do it like that.
You make a good point.
Why move forward in the future?
If you're going to fuck it up this bad, just start over.
No,
call them and tell them that.
And you can have like time travel in it so you can
I just know your emotional connection. I know you guys' emotional connection to...
Just bring some shit up to make us go,
I need to get a reaction out of you guys somehow.
And right now, Rich Stripling's going, I think that's a great idea.
Don't worry. Hey, don't worry. Read these cards. I'm sure somebody will get a reaction.
Did you give me yours? Did you give me yours?
You've got mine.
I have two.
Yeah, I gotta get mine.
He hasn't done his yet. All right, next topic. Elon Musk. Does anybody know who Elon Musk is?
Yes.
He's the owner of Tesla, the car company.
Tesla?
Yeah.
Oh.
They make
SpaceX, right?
Yes. For those of you who don't know, Tesla is an electric car company. They make the only good electric cars on the market.
And seriously, no, they should be purchased. Like, weren't they outlawed in multiple states, if not all?
I don't know.
No, there's a reason. I can't remember what I read, but for some reason they were outlawed or weren't allowed to be sold.
It's the nuclear power packs in the back. That's what I've heard. The explosions, the radiation. People don't like it.
It was rumored recently that he was having meetings at Apple, and then he recently agreed to it. However, he also said who he had meetings with. One of the rumors going around is that Apple might have been buying Tesla. That is not going to be true because the CEO of Apple never met with him. Who he did meet with was the R&D department for Apple, coining the new rumor that there might be an iCar at some point in the near future.
Isn't there a Google car?
Yeah, but it's not out yet. It's just in...
The self-driving Google car.
Tesla might be partnering with Apple to make effectively an iPad with wheels.
I think it would be cooler if he'd met with like Steve Jobs' body. You know what I mean? Like it just sat like in the room, in the chilled room for like 30 minutes, just kind of soaking it in.
We all know his head is like in a glass bottle.
His brain.
So he's kind of like the guy, like any guy from Futurama ever.
Yes.
And it's still plugged in, and he's still thinking shit up.
Yeah.
His brain is attached to a giant computer.
Exactly.
Yes, it is.
They totally. I wouldn't be shocked if they didn't download his consciousness into some kind of. What was they called it Lisa? The Apple Lisa? Was
Siri?
That one of the first. The first incarnation of the iMac was called like Lisa or something like that because this kid was not.
Because he could
I'm sorry,
download
I'm losing you all. Let's go back to this joke. Boop! I don't know.
Penis. I just want to lighten that mood. Penis.
All right.
Penis.
Revival of the picture. Yeah.
We've done this one too.
Octopussy for reals. That's lazy.
It is lazy. I thought I'd give someone else a chance because I have two. You may notice I've won twice already.
Okay, you're gonna have to read that for me.
Bad guy. You a bad guy. So bad.
I am not gonna read this one for your own well-being.
Are you protecting him?
I am.
Oh wow! Wow! You got edited in a live TV show.
You eat half of those, I'll eat the other half.
Totally edited.
There we go.
Wow!
You're the winner. Chicken dinner.
There you go, buddy.
All right.
I saw a picture on the internet with
It's
the headline.
redacted.
I didn't read the article, but I saw the picture and the headline. Somebody just made a 3D printer car.
What?
Right?
For their 3D printer gun?
Oh, God.
So they're going to ride around in it and do drive-bys with their
3D printer car!
White kids in suburban neighborhoods is what I mean.
Ooh, leave me alone. I'm Thug Life. You don't understand. I'm a gangster.
So what if Apple bought up the rights to use an electric car that you make with a 3D printer and then get Google glasses to put on it, and then you can buy Amazon stuff from your windshield?
All I care about is if I can play Angry Bird at 70 miles an hour.
That's all anyone cares about, let's be honest.
All right, next
What
topic.
picture is it? What picture do you
right.
Oh, yeah, next picture.
Do we show it here?
Yeah, show it to the God cam. That's a good picture. You can see it perfectly, straight through it.
What is it?
That is a alien
Thingy.
gorilla monster. She kind of likes it though.
I mean,
He doesn't. So much.
he's not doing
He's
that
not
to
digging
her.
on it, but
she's
all like-
never felt this way before.
She's laughing. I mean, look at her.
Kill that pussy! I just ruined my caption. Damn it!
It's always about pussy with you. Always about the pussy.
I know you want to know what I wrote.
I just
check it
self-edited
in the comments.
so hard. Okay. Andy, will you tell us later then in the comments? Are you going to?
I'll tell you later.
Wow.
Excellent.
Mike knows. That knows between you and I.
This is going to your grave, buddy, I'm telling you.
Is it really?
Yeah. All right. Next one. They're rebooting the Fantastic Four movie.
Oh, yes, I saw
Already?
this.
Yeah. They have a new cast and is completely confirmed as of today. The new cast is Kate Mara as Sue Storm.
Not Kate Mara. No way.
She plays Zoe Barnes on
I
House of
know.
Cards.
I love her.
Yes. I think she'd be fine in that role. Whatever.
Okay, well,
She's-
Mike's spoken, so that's the
She's
final word.
a woman, and Sue Storm is a woman, so...
Who cares?
Done.
It doesn't really matter beyond that.
Well, no, she's a decent actress. At least they're putting a good actress in the role.
She is a
As
decent.
opposed to Jessica Alba.
Jamie Bell, whoever knows who Jamie Bell is, going to be playing Ben Grimm.
What's her fuck? What?
Jamie Bell's playing Ben Grimm.
The Thing,
Jamie
right?
Bell was Tintin, Billy Elliot, which was his first movie.
Billy Elliot.
And he was in Jumper. He was the other dude, the other good guy in Jumper. Could have been such a good movie.
I love
Jumper. You didn't like Jumper?
No, not really.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I'm thinking
Chris
Looper.
Shepard. Not Chris Shepard. Chris, what's his name?
We're not talking
He did
Looper,
a
are
fine
we?
job in that.
Which one is
He was the cute one.
Here's where the internet starts to freak out. Here's where the internet
Captain
starts
America.
to freak out.
That's who he was.
Both of those two roles are fine. Jamie Bell has he's going to be Ben Grimm, aka the Thing, right? So, but he was in Tin 10, so he has mocap experience, so I'm not worried about that at all.
That's good.
The two people that the internet was freaked out about. There's only one guy I was worried about. Michael B. Jordan as Johnny Storm.
Yeah, I saw that.
This is like Michael Jackson, but reverse.
Yeah. What?
Wait.
He's black, but...
That took me a moment, but I got it.
All right.
Michael B. Jordan's from Friday Night Lights, Parenthood, The Wire, a bunch of great shows in the past decade.
We saw him recently in those little clips. He was riding that horse.
Right. I get him confused with the guy who was in the
Basketball games?
No, the drum movie. What the hell was that called?
Oh God! Oh,
Married to J-Lo.
The one where he drops the sticks.
Yeah, right.
Married to
Drumline.
J-Lo.
Drumline.
Right?
I get him confused with the kid in Drumline. Is it the same kid?
No.
Because the Drumline kid's
They
like
don't
the
all
Disney
look the
Channel
same.
kid, right?
Samuel
Nick
L. Jackson.
Cannon. Nick Cannon.
Say about
You're
that.
thinking of Nick Cannon. You're thinking of Nick Cannon.
I am thinking
not
of Nick
him.
Cannon. Okay.
Michael B. Jordan.
They're like two little skinny.
Every
black dudes.
time I hear
I know?
his name in an article, he's like, they're talking about him as like the next Jamie Foxx, the next Will Smith, like the next big
Denzel Washington.
What?
He's supposed to be the next household name
Michael
for
Jordan?
black actors.
The
Is what
next
it's supposed
Like
to
the
be.
actor
Can't he
Michael
just be a household
actor
name
Michael
as
Jordan?
an actor?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, but
Can't he just be
but
a
that's
household
not
name
how
for
he's.
an
That's like
actor?
I agree with you.
Yeah.
I agree with you, but he's not brought up that way, and
Alright.
I'm just saying how he's always brought up.
Gotcha.
In conversation, in like articles and shit like that. The next great black actor!
Alright.
We had a conversation on this week's Durnk Movies about how ethnic actors are portrayed. And go if you want to know our
Movie's coming up.
Hey, you should watch it.
Big Trouble Little China coming soon.
if you want to look up our reflective distaste of how Hollywood treats.
Our confusion and puppy dog eyes.
There you go.
Yeah. I think he'll be fine. Johnny Storm is just all you have to do is be brazen and kind of an asshole, and you're Johnny Storm. You know, athletic, good-looking, kind of an asshole,
I got
and
the
then you've
asshole
got
part
Johnny
down.
Storm.
Andy could play it. Good work. Cast.
The one that I am not happy about myself. This is the only one I think they fell down on, but apparently, according to the director, he was on the short list from the beginning. For Reed Richards, Mr. Fantastic, they got
Leonard Nimoy.
Miles Teller. Go ahead and everybody go, what?
Is that like
No, who is he?
Miles Teller has been in 1,000 movies starring high schoolers. Divergent, 21 and Over, Project X, and the Footloose remake. These are the movies that he's been in.
He is forgettable in every way.
No,
He's
I guess so,
also,
'cause
no,
I got
here's the
nothing.
problem I have. He's also the youngest member of this cast.
That doesn't make any sense.
As Reed Richards,
Yeah.
who is a mid-40s to late 40s guy, who is the wise
He's the leader.
older brother, who is the leader.
Stability.
Mike.
Okay.
They're
okay,
hiring
here
a 26-year-old to play this
we go.
role.
Okay, here we go.
But set it on fire. What?
What's his name?
Miles Teller.
Mike, let me ask you this question. And
Yes.
this comes up quite often. When people are cast in roles that nobody expects them to actually be able to perfectly perform.
Yes.
Right? It happened most recently with Ben Affleck being cast as Batman, correct?
And we still don't know if that's good or not. But
That's
not.
correct.
We're not.
We don't.
Do you remember the controversy that happened with Heath Ledger and the Joker?
yes, and sometimes it's unfounded, sometimes it's not, and we should just wait and see. However, I'm not talking about whether or not he'll be good in the role. I'm talking about fundamentally that baby face.
No. I think you can look past that. One, CGI is going to do everything it can.
Yeah, but it's not CGI.
Two,
Good
makeup is
Lord.
going to do everything it can. Three, the story is going to apply. like 4, you have plenty of examples in like media today, specifically X-Men. They're going back in time with the younger generation.
That
like,
is certainly
I
true.
think
Is it set
it
in a younger period?
Yeah, it's a reboot.
It can't be set in a younger. I mean,
are they 26?
Unless they completely redo the concept of it. No,
well,
you can't.
based on the ages of everyone that you're talking about, it sounds to me like they are. They're pulling it all the way back. It's not like the Fantastic Four that you remember.
Which would be a mistake, and I think they would lose a lot of their core audience if they did.
I doubt it.
Because their core audience is fundamentally people who are into the Fantastic Four.
That's a thing that they love to do, though, now, is go all the way back and go, what were they like when they were teenagers? What if they got together then, you guys? Oh my God!
And I would say that's a positive thing.
And nobody except my little sister watches those movies.
No.
But and they don't buy the DVDs. They don't buy the T-shirts. They don't give a shit.
Mike, I think you're wrong. because it's the younger population that drives sales, mostly.
For those tentpole movies, for sure. For those
it's the people
movies.
like, Mom, I want to go see this movie. Dad, I want to go see this movie. And then their parents, the kids ask their parents to go see this movie. The parents have to go. I think it's
marketing.
I think it's the same strategy that people have used this entire time. Footloose, Grease.
For the past 20,
the past forever.
30.
I think you're right on what they're trying to do,
ever.
but I think if they're trying to do that, it's not going to go over as well as they hope.
I don't think that it's going to matter.
I'm trying really hard to care about this. Because I don't.
Yeah.
I don't care. Don't care.
Is that because you're not a Fantastic Four fan?
I've never been a Fantastic Four fan.
Honestly,
if I'm going to watch a Fantastic Four movie, I'd rather watch that very first one ever that was made in like the mid '80s. That was just so awful. Back when they used to make didn't give really any real weight to comic book movies.
The '70s Avengers movie.
They made some horrible comic book films, and the Fantastic Four one is so bad. I mean, it's like ultimately bad that it's good.
It's being put out by Fox. They're the same people that own the X-Men series, and
that's why
we've seen up until the last X-Men movie, the complete miscarriage that was the X-Men series for a long time.
So you're a fan of Fantastic Four, a purist?
No, not necessarily, but I do think that. Here's what I think. I think we're in the internet age, and marketing is primarily driven by fanboys that are going to say, "This is going to be great." As a term.
I would say fanboys are inspired by marketing.
I don't believe in that at all. But if they don't believe in something's going to be good, they won't subscribe to it.
Yeah, they will. They're fanboys. They don't give a shit. That's what they want. They're going to go see it.
I got to agree with you. I do.
No,
that's pretty brilliant.
It's not true. That gets torn apart online.
Wow.
Right, example, Star Wars,
it's
episode
like
1,
when
2,
they say
3.
there's no such thing as negative
torn
publicity.
Apart.
All shit. All shit.
Yes.
Like, I liked them because I love Star Wars. I'm going to admit it. I really enjoy Star Wars. They're shitty movies. They are shitty movies.
It's true.
Like, I just rewatched episode 4, 5, and 6 recently. Like, amazing. Like, I had a great
trilogy,
time. My girlfriend actually enjoyed them. Like,
shocking.
I'm sorry,
Girls
Alicia,
liking Star
I'm
Wars.
saying
That's
that.
not cool.
but
It's okay. You're with friends. It's okay.
yeah.
All right.
She's not the demographic.
But the thing is, those 3 movies were hyped by multimedia, advertisement, the excitement that built off the parents of the last generation to like tell their kids that this is going to be amazing, and it worked. And that's okay. And that the same thing is going to happen with these next 3. Is that on the topic? Please
I
let that
don't
be on the
think.
topic.
God.
Yeah, it's on topic. I think the next. I actually have more hope for the next 3 Star Wars movie. The next Star Wars. movie.
I will just roll back to what Dorothy said earlier with the Terminator film, and it's just why. I mean, why do it over? Why keep going? Why start over again? I mean, it's just like
it's just jumping on the superhero bandwagon that everyone's trying to
give it some
now.
time at least for me to be interested in another Fantastic or another superhero movie in general that hasn't already been done.
This is almost completely off topic. This is almost completely off topic, but I saw a still for the Green Goblin in the next Spider-Man movie.
I saw it too.
It looks really good. It looks really good.
I am sadly over Spider-Man. But did you guys see the trailer for Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yeah, I didn't have the same reaction everybody else did.
I was intrigued by it.
I've been a fan of it up until then. It didn't give me the goosebumps.
I want to go through the people who know who this is. Do you know who this is? Because I don't know who these people
Well, that's
are.
the interesting part is that I am not at all familiar with that source material, but that trailer made me go, damn, I'd watch that.
Groot.
Yeah, me too.
I mean,
I'm going to watch it.
Vaguely, and I was like, damn.
I'm going to watch it because Rocket Raccoon and Groot. Those are the exact reasons.
Yeah.
Rocket Raccoon and Groot are two of the weirdest fucking characters Marvel has ever put out, and because of that are two of the most awesome goddamn characters that they've put out. First off, Groot only says his name like a fucking Pokemon, right? Only says his name.
Really? Like, literally, he always
Legitimately,
says Groot.
if I'm getting this right, he legitimately only says Groot.
That is the perfect role for Vin Diesel.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
And
So true.
he's actually immortal. Like, you can't kill him in any way, shape, or form. You could blow every part of him apart and he would come back together like the guy from T2. Like, it doesn't matter. But Rocket is a Jersey boy who's pissed off at everybody, just happens to be stuck in a raccoon's body, will flip you off and then bite your ankle.
And he's got guns.
And then blow up your house, man. It's going to be a fantastic movie. I just wasn't as wowed by the trailer as I thought I might be.
Super excited about it. Well, as a fan like you are, you shouldn't be. You got to hold back.
Yes.
I do believe that
bank.
I do believe the advertisement is what's going to save, not save, but it's going to take this movie from a regular blockbuster to like that extra amount, which is going to create more money for the actual.
They also put that it's coming out August 1st, which is like
So soon.
right.
Well, the other thing is, when trailers use 70s music that everyone kind of knows, and then they revamp it just a little bit, you automatically have a love for it, right? Because it's going, look, here's an old thing that's also a new thing. You want it.
That's kind of the feel, though, especially for Star-Lord.
It's beautiful.
If anybody knows DC, he's kind of a Booster Gold type character.
We might be entering an awesome nerd moment.
There we go.
I'm curious, because I don't know the character. Do you know the character? Did you know the character?
Vaguely.
I assume you know the character, so please explain the character.
He's very capable. He knows he's a superhero. And that's why he is who he is. He thinks he's a fucking rock star. It's
compared to Tony Stark.
Booster Gold is who I always put him towards in DC. Booster Gold in DC was Superman if Superman knew how awesome he was. If Superman could smell his own shit appropriately,
I'm fully self-aware.
Oh no! Damn it!
That's what happens with an awesome nerd moment. Somebody gets wet.
That's right.
I'm wet.
Whiskey wet. Damn it! I'm mad now. All right.
Well, while your madness is going on, let's check out our.
I should never have brought up Guardians of the Galaxy.
That's
Jesus.
What we're doing.
Fuck.
Oh, Jesus.
Here we go.
I'm hooked on a feeling.
This TV gets 2 channels, X and a Y. I think it's applicable.
That's not
Sucker.
bad. That's not
good.
bad. It's not bad.
One-eyed furry monster. I think that woman might have that.
Kind of lazy. I'm just pointing it out.
Yeah.
You said it earlier.
I thought I was to run the show right now.
Thank
you. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today.
That's pretty good.
I assume this is how my dad's going to do that.
He's just going to grip you by the throat.
Shut the fuck up. Dearly beloved!
Yeah, this one gets it. Who's
That's totally
I won another one!
Yeah, that one wins.
I am
By
so
far.
on.
John wins the game! Show him off. Show him off as your trophy.
Yeah, that's
Do
right.
not walk. Speech.
Dearly,
Speech.
dearly beloved, we are gathered here today. Would you fuck me? Would you fuck me? I fuck me. Strawberry, you're dirty strawberry. Thank you. I was so on today.
Hey, 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Come on.
Okay.
You're supposed to do your speech, you dummy.
Oh.
We're gonna cut to commercial.
I'm sorry.
All right.
And we're out. Okay.
And with that, we bring to the hypothetical of the week.
I don't know what this is.
This is a hypothetical.
I'm going to give you a
Mike's going to
hypothetical.
pose a hypothetical question. Everyone will answer it.
And everyone will answer. We talked about Elon Musk and the Tesla car. I would like to talk about what... I need everybody to give me 2 answers.
2 answers.
Give me what you want as a future travel in your lifetime.
Pressure.
And that's what it is. Future travel in your lifetime. Give me a realistic answer, and then give me your unicorn rainbow answer.
Like a trouble or a travel?
Travel.
Travel. It'd been awesome though.
I think realistically, I can go right there. And it's every space nerd's fantasy, which is faster than light's travel. And I'm going to go with warp speed.
That's your rainbow.
That's your unrealistic unicorn one.
Hey, that's my totally realistic one. All we have to do is learn how to fold space. That's all we got to do. And how hard can that be?
Do it, science!
Let's get the scientists working on that.
My pie in the sky would, of course, be the transport beaming available on Star Trek. Which, fuck that, it never happened. Cut people up into a million tiny little pieces and then shoot them across the air to another place where then they're reassembled. Wait a minute, that's Willy Wonka and Chocolate Factory shit right there.
They're not even the same person.
It's not even the same thing, but it's kind of the same.
Different.
There'd be a serial killer that would leave razor blades on transporter beams, like just on the pad,
Like right
so
there.
people to step on it, and then they just show up with a razor in their stomach.
Yeah, that could be a fly buzzing around, and then suddenly they would be like combined genetically. Well, human and wait a minute, that's a totally different movie too. Fuck! God!
Jeff Goldblum.
I think that my realistic and incredibly simple is that I just want cars that drive themselves so that when I go on long trips, and not even long trips, like from here to Omaha, which is like an hour, the car will drive so that I may nap. And then when I get into town, I will take the wheel. I like to drive. I just don't like the long trucker drive
That's the ones I
scenario.
like.
So that's what I would prefer.
Like 5-minute drives annoy the shit out of me.
And
There
then,
would be so many people having sex on the interstate if that
there
were
would
gonna
be.
happen.
That's totally true.
It would be so
It would probably could be good for the economy.
To remove windows.
Watching, reading things. I would sleep so much, and then just like sit
there'd be a
I saw a picture
version of porn.
I saw a picture one time of people. It was like a car driving itself, but it was just like the inside of the car was like a living room, and there was a guy with like a smoking jacket and a pipe, and his wife was pouring him a
They've been
drink.
expecting this since like 1953.
It's totally true.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's my realistic. I think that that's possible given the Google cars that we talked about earlier, and that the fact they're already on the roads in Nevada and California. But my unrealistic is the Millennium Falcon hyperdrive. That's what I want. That would be awesome. Mostly, I just want the Millennium Falcon.
Are you going to put a move on people by drifting listlessly to the left?
Are you?
Spaceballs! Spaceballs! All right, repeat the question for me, dear.
How is a hyperdrive different than a warp drive?
Repeat
The words
question for
warp
me.
plus hyper. What the fuck have you been paying attention to, asshole? I need you to talk about future travel in your lifetime.
You're totally right.
Give me a realistic answer and an unrealistic answer.
Guarantee you, by the end of our lifetime, everyone included, sorry, that there will be a point where flight from one hemisphere to the other, I'm talking 180, all the way around, is going to be hours, if not minutes.
Oh, like a near Earth orbit up and
it's going to be up and down. It's going to be up and down. Like, I'm not sure, do you guys know, like, what the flight time is from, like, San Francisco to New York?
A lot.
It's like
No,
7
6,
hours.
7 hours?
Yeah,
Red
'cause you're
eye,
flying-
you can do it in 4.5 or something.
Back
No,
up,
that's
back.
not the red eye.
Okay,
Wow. I didn't know that.
here's one fact that I really like to bring up.
Okay.
The person, Buzz,
Aldrin.
Lightyear.
yes, I was contemplating between the two. Buzz Aldrin was alive at the same time as the Wright brothers.
Yes.
What? Conspiracy theory?
No, it's
Wait,
not.
that's
It's
the-
not conspiracy
that's
theory.
the
He was
incorrect
alive
thing
at
to
the
say.
exact same time. The time that flight, like,
Was invented.
was invented or was developed to the point where it was practical like achievable.
How alive was he? I'm just
he was really young.
right.
Like,
okay.
Yes.
But the point from
We're
when
good Christians
he was
here. He
young,
was alive.
the point when he was mature enough,
Right.
he reached the moon.
Right. So
Think
you're
about-
making the case that near Earth orbit hemispherical flight can happen like that?
Oh yeah.
Well then, I don't
disagree
I don't
with
have a
that.
struggle with that
Yeah.
either.
No, not at
I
all.
would say the miracle in our lives is going to be that we're going to be able to travel from one end of the hemisphere to the other in hours.
So that's
if
the
not minutes.
realistic one. What's
That's the
the crazy
realistic.
one?
The miracle in our lives is the internet.
I'd agree. I was just going to say that.
The crazy one is actually Star Trek related. They have been able to, as far as I've read, been able to displace atoms and molecules
Quantum
and
physics.
quantum physics to be able to teleport. Like I assume that's centuries away, but one day science will prove a way. That's my say.
They're going to find their way because even a blind squirrel will find a nut. Someday,
true.
science, your day will come.
That's
Good
what
point.
I'm saying.
I like it.
Damn.
Michael?
Bicycles.
No, actually, I want to go back in time. Can we go back in time?
Come on. An adult-sized mean green machine. That's what I want.
Can I have the mic?
Drop the mic.
Just drop it.
When you were young, when you were 5, 10 years old.
Now at 5 and 10 years old.
No.
Okay.
What is one thing now that you, looking back, thought was, this is never going to happen? What is one thing that's amazed you over your
Sex.
lifetime?
I think he's talking about technology, but that's fine.
No,
Everyone else thought it wouldn't happen either.
It's probably true.
Look, I had an opening. Okay.
I took it. I couldn't stop myself.
Email.
That's a difficult question.
Well, the thing is, as a kid, you don't really
everything
think
was
the only
possible.
technologies you think about are the ones you see in movies.
Yep.
The tricorder, I guess, is the closest thing that you know what I mean from Star Trek that you would have thought of. Not you, a kid.
Hunger Games.
Yeah, it's hard because as even a 10-year-old, I still think I thought almost anything would be possible. Even
No, that's
but
wonderful.
and that's a huge ass fucking imagination on me.
Is the internet the biggest thing that
I would say that in our lifetimes, I would agree with Mike and say that the internet is probably the most the pinnacle of amazing technology.
We don't appreciate
it
it now.
Just changed the fucking world.
No, I think it shrunk the world from this global shadow. There's things that on the other side of the world
That's
that
right.
you don't even know what's happening.
You're doing it properly.
That you are not sure how it affects you. But I think you look at Israel, you look at Lebanon. Right now, what's the country that's
Syria,
Ukraine. Yeah, Ukraine,
Venezuela.
And Venezuela. Like you see how that affects you, and I think that's such an important thing in our society now about how.
You've lost.
I'm sorry, we
It's
can talk
all right.
about boobs.
Let me just say one word to
We
you.
can talk about boobs.
Sex.
Finish your answer,
Well,
Mike.
I don't understand. Oh, you said bicycles and then something else.
Personal travel, realistically, in our lifetime, I think there will be personal travel vehicles that will be able to travel great distances as if planes or helicopters and stuff like that, but it'll be individual travel.
Like an Iron Man suit.
Not necessarily,
rich people, for the 1%.
Not necessarily. No, not even for the 1%.
How soon do you think we'll reach Mars?
For the hollowed out middle class.
Mars?
Yeah, Mars.
I don't think we want to go to Mars.
I want to go to Mars.
No, we have to find something.
Like Adventureland, I want to go to Mars.
No,
this is Mars. I want a theme park in Mars with fake Martians. We're here to search your brain.
I think we'll go to Mars before I die. I don't think we found a reason to want to go to Mars yet. I think our space programs of the world talk big about wanting to go to Mars.
Yeah, but what if there's oil?
But until we find things worth finding there, they don't want.
I'm telling you, we're going to go to Mars, and it's going to be the worst thing that ever happened to humanity. Whatever we wake up on that planet is going to fucking destroy us.
You watch a lot of sci-fi.
I don't need to watch sci-fi. I know that it's
I can use this because it's not really true. This is fake.
conspiracy theory. What?
Oh, this is a joke.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, you gotta think.
I've been to my mother-in-law's. Actually, Pat, I love you.
That's so bad.
Mark, you're awesome.
They're not watching. Who the fuck are you
They're
talking
gonna watch later.
This is just in case.
They're
Yeah,
gonna
there you
watch
go.
later.
Oh, he's
So
on
okay,
the
personal
interwebs.
flight machines. You think that's real?
No, not personal flight machines. Personal short time frame, long distance vehicles. I do believe it will have to do with flight.
I don't know what else they're going to be but flight.
No, I do believe they'll have to do with flight, but it doesn't necessarily have to do with flight. I think it's going to be possible at some point for you yourself to get in a thing you own and travel 8 hours and then end up in Europe. It's just a thing you have. I think
That's called an airplane.
no, but a thing
Not
everybody
in 8
has.
hours.
It's a shit,
8
something
hours,
you
yeah.
can keep in your fucking garage or in your backyard or something.
Okay.
That's what I'm
Got it.
talking about.
Right.
I think that will exist at some point.
What's the pie in the sky?
The pie in the sky is probably warp technology or something.
Or technology.
Floating space people. That's all it is.
Actually,
Everybody
pie in
all
the
it
sky. Pie in the sky is sort of close to realistic for me. Near light speed travel is what
am the pie in the sky.
near light speed travel.
Looking at
I think
you.
is a long ways off if it's even possible at all. But
Yes.
I don't think
it's going to be necessary at some point for us to ever reach another habitable planet. Something like that will be necessary. So,
Do you think that we are going to reach a habitable planet that
Yes.
there's no one else on?
if we
I don't
Yes.
think so.
no, not
Do you think that there are
There's
planets
nobody
just
that's on?
laying around for us
Yes.
to take?
Maybe not as intelligent as us, but there's probably going to be something there.
You think that we're the height of intelligence in our galaxy?
No, but if we're
Perhaps
talking
in the
about
galaxy.
things, if we just pick the closest thing to us, the likelihood of something being as intelligent as us or more intelligent diminishes quite substantially.
That's, I don't think, why we haven't gone to Mars yet. But we'll see. We'll see. I
went
think
to the
within
moon.
our lifetime, right? We're going
A
to
race
find
of
out.
reptilian ninjas
That's right.
waiting to destroy us.
Ninja Turtles, new from Michael Bay.
Rented on DVD today. Retro.
Blockbuster's dead. The winner this week was Chad.
Yay! The guest
win
this
things.
week.
Chad, your acceptance speech.
Yeah, 30 seconds.
I would just like to thank everyone who believed in me during this time. I would like to thank Dorothy, and I would like to thank Mike. And I don't know Andy very well, but I would like to thank him for sucking more than I sucked. Thank you. And then there's a time. I think everybody needs to have a dream, and I had a dream, and I went and thank you, Mom and Dad, for having me. I want to be thank you so much. I want to go to the moon.
All right.
Thank you.
Not Mars.
Now brought to you by McDonald's. Basically, the can.
Hey, Mike, you should tell our audience what's going to happen next.
What's going to happen next is we're going to go away.
Bye, guys.
We're going to go on a small hiatus.
It's a vacation.
They're putting me in the room again.
Yeah.
I think it means that they're going to go to sleep.
But I'm really glad that Andy was our guest for this last episode before our
I'm going to call this.
hiatus.
I'm calling this our first season. This is our 24th
Yeah.
episode. It's 24 episodes in a
Hell
season.
yeah, this is
our first season.
24.
We're gonna take a quick hiatus over the month of March, and when we come back after March, and we will come back.
We'll come back, but some crazy shit's gonna happen, people.
I mean, Dorothy's fired, but we will come back.
Yeah, fuck all y'all. I got a better job.
Hey, I just want to interject. Thank you very much for having me. I really appreciate Dorothy.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so
It was a
much for
pleasure.
coming.
So
man.
much
Thanks for
appreciated.
coming.
It was a great time.
Excellent.
Kiss ass.
Glad you
Hell
enjoyed it.
yes. Hell yes.
He wants to come back. I
Yeah,
think
he
he had way
does.
too much fun.
I would love to come back if you'll have me.
All right.
You can take my
Bye, guys. Remember, play games, have fun with your friends, look up cool shit, stay informed.
Stay in
Go
school.
to school.
See you later.
Don't watch Sochi. Bye. 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 Bye.
Okay, I have to turn shit off now.
Chad,
Stop. Make him stop yelling.
Chad.
Make him stop yelling.
I'm so sick. Who's that? What? Ah! Oh. Oh, God.